So we kick off with Batman going to visit his greatest op at Arkham. Now when bro got there, the Jiggle Man was already playing with cards thinking he was in a casino. Now the reason Batman visited bro was cause he wanted to end the cycle of death and destruction that always followed him. So as Bruce was talking to him, he realized that there was something off about the Joker, but it was trying to remain dark and mysterious for no reason. So when he touched bro's hand, he realized that this is white paint, and he grabbed the imposter by the collar. Grown man, by the way, getting the Disney bully treatment. So Bruce got up close and personal and yelled in his face, "Where is he?" I am so sorry. I do. But from what I know, the Joker's not stupid enough to tell him. And when we see the green-haired bastard, he's in front of a rundown carnival, getting ready to buy it off this dude. So in a flashback when bro got home from a failed comedy show, he got mad at his wife for her nonchalant response, cause if the people did not laugh at his jokes, their baby's gonna wish he was never born. But she tells him that he's the funniest man on the planet, and all he has to do is lock in. So in the real time when we see them, he's getting ready to finalize the deal, but that's when the Joker activated his trap card, turning bro into whatever this is. I think he got Joker-fied, but that wasn't even the craziest part. Bro got scammed out of his entire carnival equipment. I wanna say I feel bad for him, nah, but nah, it's just natural selection, bro. What? Panning over to the Batcave, we see Bruce trying to find anything about the Joker, like he wants to know who exactly this is, but bro does not exist, he's a ghost in the machine. So our next destination is the Gordon residence, and they was chilling like everything was holly and jolly in the world, like everything was sweet, bro. So when they heard someone rang a bell, Barbara went to go check who it was. Now she thought it was her friend Colleen from yoga class, but oh, you poor soul, it was the Joker with a mythical Smith & Wesson in hand. Now he shot Barbara in the hip and he had her laid out, bro. She was gripping her pelvis. Now Gordon rushed over to see if his daughter was smooth, but this all was happening while the Joker was trolling bro. Bro was talking about how she became a coffee table, and Gordon, who obviously fell for the rage bait, tried attacking bro, but the tux that was with the Joker had him laid out. So as they were dragging him away, Barbara, who could barely ask bro this question, was like, why did you do this? And he looked her dead in the eyes and answered her to prove a point, which led us directly into a flashback. When we see the Joker, he's talking to some mafiosi. Now bro was a lab assistant, but he quit to become the next Kevin Hart, and I'm genuinely surprised his wife didn't leave his dumb ass yet, bro. Now they offered bro a chance to change his life. All he had to do was become the new Red Hood. Since he worked at Ace Chemicals, I think, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, he knows the layout like the back of his hand, and he can get them in. Back in real time, we see Bruce at Barbara's bedside while she was in the hospital. Also, Detective Bullock was there, and the doc tells him, "I'ma keep it a bean with you like Kobe Bryant, gang. She's gonna need a wheelchair from now on, cause her legs are totally and utterly useless." Bullock tells him that they stripped her down and took some inappropriate photos of her, which only enraged Bruce cause that was like his niece. And I have to mention, like, I hated what they did in that animated movie, bro. Like, why did Barbara and Batman get together? Bro, I hate that movie so much, bro. Anyways, when she woke up, she leapt into his arms, and you can see the fear in her eyes, bro. Cause I genuinely am not gonna lie to you, I feel so bad for her. She didn't deserve this. And Barbara tells him that they kidnapped her father, and when she asked him what they were doing to her old man, we see these BDSM creatures stripping and violating this old man, bro. Now these creatures dragged him straight to where the Joker was. Now his entire plan was to make Gordon go insane, and to prove that it only takes one day, one singular day for someone to go insane. So in another Joker flashback, we found out that bro lost his wife and unborn child, and when he told the people he was working for, they was like, damn, that's crazy. But that's tomorrow's problems. What? We go back to Gordon, who was forced to see naked photos of his daughter, bro. And you can see the horror in his face. And for any parent, this must be like being stabbed repeatedly. We see him asking about the Joker's whereabouts, and no one knew where the clown was until they finally found a clue. So while that was happening, the horrific carnival ride ended, and the Joker put bro in a cage. Like, was the mental torture not enough for you, you sick bastard? Transitioning to another flashback, we see is the night of the incident. Now the Joker went to the power plant and they dastardly deed was immediately stopped by a cop. So as they were shooting at each other, the cop called for backup right before killing one and injuring the other. Now this nigga over here tells them that the Joker's the boss and they immediately try Swiss cheesing him. Now out of the shadows, Batman appeared and he had the cop shook. So as Bruce got closer to him, the Joker started panicking and bro decided the best option was to jump into the radioactive water beneath him. Unluckily for him, he survived, and when he got out, his whole body was itching and burning. Now that's when he realized the water was not normal. So when he gazed upon his reflection, he could not help but burst into a laugh, an insane maniacal laugh. On the next panel, we see Bro going on a philosophical rant about how insanity is the only way of living in this chaotic and random world. So as he was talking, a car approached him and out stepped Batman. When the Joker's associates saw Batman, they all scattered like roaches, but the clown prince of crime was there with a devious smile on his face. So as Bruce leaped toward him, he thought about how he and the Joker was just gonna end up killing each other. Maybe the Joker's gonna kill him, maybe it's the other way around. Perhaps it'll be sooner than later. So when he landed on the Joker, Bro pulled out a bottle of acid and sprayed it on Bruce's arms. Now, that momentary distraction was just enough for him to escape. Bruce went and got Jim out of the cage, and James mentioned how the Joker tried driving him insane, but they needed to show him that their ways were far superior than his. The Joker needed to be brought in by the book. So as Bro ran into the carnival, Joker was like, I'm so glad that you are here, like I'm happy that you in my carnival. You see, it doesn't even matter if you take me to Arkham Asylum, because I've already won. Gordon is driven insane, and I've proven that there's literally no difference between me and a normal person. All it takes is one day for the world to show you how truly insane it is. Like, I'm sure you had a bad day. I can tell you had a bad day, because like, what grown man would be dressed as a bat? And you know what makes me sick? You pretending that everything in the world makes sense. So as he's running through the corridor, it tells Bruce that, I'm curious, Batman, I want to know, what was your bad day? Was it seeing your parents get killed? Was it seeing your girl give someone the meanest neck? Like, I just want to know what it is. So as he's running through the corridor, it tells Bruce that we've almost had 3 world wars. Think about it, 3 world wars. And you want to know how the last world war started? It was a telegram post. Is that not hilarious? So when he asked Bruce why exactly he was not laughing, we see Bro bust into a mirror and it tells him that he's heard it all before. It wasn't funny the first time, nor is it funny now. Bruce continues saying that he spoke to Gordon before he came in here and Bro was completely fine. His plan did not work, but the Joker could not accept that. Bro swung a 2x4 onto Bruce's head before pulling out a pocket knife, and when he got ready to stab Bruce, he blocked it and punched Bro in the deep before giving Bro the nastiest ride dog of all time that literally had him flying out of the building. So when he landed, Bro pulled out a Smith & Wesson, but when he tried shooting Bruce, there was nothing in the chamber. Now when he was on the ground, he asked Bruce why doesn't he just beat the brakes off of him, but Bro told him, nah, I'ma do it by the book. Now Bruce continues saying that he doesn't want to hurt him, he just wants to get him help, because like, it's only gonna end if one of them dies. But Bruce still sees this chance for him to become a better person, to become a better version of him. But the Joker believes it was far too late for him, and he ends up telling Bruce a joke.
You know, it's funny. This reminds me of a joke. See, there were 2 guys locked in a lunatic asylum. And one night they decided they didn't like that anymore. They decided to escape. So they made it up to the roof, and there, just across this narrow gap, they see rooftops stretching across town, stretching to freedom. Now, the first guy, he jumps right across, no problem. But his friend, oh, no way. He's afraid of falling. So the first guy, he has an idea. He says, hey, I got this flashlight with me. I'll shine it across the gap between the buildings, and you can walk across the beam and join me. But the second guy says, what do you think I am, crazy? You just turn it off when I'm halfway across. Oh, excuse me.
Hey, now that's the end of the video, and I'm just gonna say, like, the movie, what I do remember about the movie is having that. Now, what I do remember about the movie is that weird relationship with Bruce and Barbara. Like, why the hell did that even happen? Because, like, I always thought of Bruce as like Barbara's uncle, like the cool uncle. It's just like, still to me, why? And and for the life of me, I cannot understand why that happened, but the comic will be forever superior to that. And the Red Hood comic, like, I'm still gonna read it. I'm not sure if the animated movie is better, but soon I'll find out. So, with that being said, here's today's verse. So, we're gonna go to James 4. So, we're gonna go to James 4, verse 8. Draw near to God, and He will draw near to you. And with that being said, just in case you never hear from me again, good morning, good afternoon, and good night.